Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a beautiful Thursday morning here in Boston, Mass. This is day 305 of the 3+ Minutes of Plains Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. It is a beautiful morning. And one of the great things about it is that I'll be going home tonight or this morning. And I am thankful for it. I am blessed for it. It's been an interesting 10 days away from home. But I'm excited. I had an amazing conversation yesterday with a friend of mine, Jen, and it's interesting about where I am. And Jen has really been instrumental in my journey, being able to just talk with her and explain things that are going on in my life, and her being able to do the same, vice versa. And I think that we are on both a similar path and a similar journey. And one of the things that I find is kind of cool is being able to just kind of talk through what each of us are going through, help each other out along the way in terms of perspective that we may not always have. So I am truly, truly thankful for her. Last night, I saw an interview with Jay-Z and Kevin Hart, and that interview spoke to my heart. I am a big Jay-Z fan, always have been, especially the last few years more, because I've seen his career in terms of who he used to be and to who he is now. And he spoke a lot on emotional intelligence. You know, as kids, we're taught to be strong, we're taught to survive. But one of the things that we are not taught, especially in the African American community, at least from my point of view, is that we're not taught emotional intelligence. And so, as I've gone through this last journey in these last couple of years, I've really just understood where he is. And I see his progress, I see by his actions, and it's so amazing. It was amazing to watch that interview because it spoke to so much of the things that I go through. You know, if you get the chance, please check it out. As I gain more and more information and more intelligent, emotional intelligence, I start to see things around me a lot differently. I start to see the people around me that are a lot differently, and how you can start to see the spaces that people go to. I think for me, something that I always seemed to do was the idea of fight or flight. When things didn't make me feel comfortable, I ran to the familiar. And a lot of times the familiar is not the part that's healthy for you, but it's what the brain knows to do to protect itself. But it's not always the healthiest thing to do. So I find that happening a lot of times with people who are close to me. And in this first process, when it first started, the idea was like to tell them, can't you see it? Don't you understand it? Like you're doing this, you're doing that. But what I realized, and something he said in that interview, people only operate with the information that they have. It's not nothing meant to be malicious, not meant to be mean, not to be even wrong for themselves. They're operating with what they know. The idea for me, though, was to finally get to the point where I had to buck the system. Shake it up a little bit. It wasn't an easy process, but it was a necessary process. Anyway, I'm done with these Be blessed today and every day. Talk to you soon. Talk tomorrow. Peace.